What's up, everybody? It's your boy. I am. Yeah, I am. Quartet.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. And there are some out there that Culture Section is proud to present unto you from going by way of North Carolina, the one and only. You won't find them nowhere else. Please stop searching. Ta-da! The greatest me. Haters are gonna hate. Can I get a witness? Up in here.
You might end up with pneumonia because it was so warm in the bathroom.
Yeah, actually, man, now that I'm in here, like, man, my fingers is cold. Man, when I wash my hands, I think it was icicles on them, man. Now that I'm in here.
Hey,
Welcome.
welcome to another explosive episode of the Culture Section Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to the Fans of the Culture Network YouTube channel. Check us out on Google, Apple, Spotify. Hold up.
Why are you moving, bro? Why are you leaving? You drop my shit. What? I ain't drop no gang shit. You drop on Eastside what? Ah, bro. Eastside what? I'm down. What's that mean? I'm a rapper singer. I don't think I know that. I'm a rapper singer. I'm a rapper singer. You look scared. But you was crap. But you was PBE. You just say you was crap. But you was PBE, bro. But you was PBE, bro. Oh! What happened? Good, yo. See? I caught that whole shit.
Oh, crazy, bro. I will kill you on the streets. I will hurt you. No one, you're a pussy. When you gave me my first gun,
Shut up, boy.
I still use that.
Scared. I see your heartbeat.
You're
I see
scared.
your heartbeat. I'm right here. I see your heartbeat. What's that?
I'm angry, bro.
Nigga, what's that?
I'm angry. I got money to make. Weirdo.
What's that? Cuz. Nigga, you a Keep running. Keep running. I'm doing you now. Keep running. You what the what's up, cuz? You a look at this. No, that talk. Hey, be quick business, man.
Know you when they see you hit that Dougie ride. Ain't nobody getting with my bro from on the side. He go by Bubba and he hit that dance like thunder. Okay, I ain't from Dallas, but I deep town boogie. I show my moves on there, everybody trying to do it. I lead the functions and all the ladies trying to.
I just want to say that last one, I was laughing because I was anticipating it. Now I was like, man, when is it going to hit her? Like, I didn't know it was going to be like a whole big chips or ice cream truck, man. Good night.
You can even hear him. It's like a drag.
These people, man, okay, the first two, I understand because you in a heated situation and you do, something out of nowhere. But him, he didn't have a sense that he kept backing up into the crowd.
I think it's that ticket, right?
So he didn't have a cameraman. He set up himself and decided to dance near traffic.
No. Somebody was holding the camera. I cut it off.
And they won't say, yo, bruh, bring it back in.
I cut it off because I had got tired of cutting cuss words.
Yeah.
He said, oh. When he hit it.
But when you tell your homeboy, you getting in traffic, bruh, bring it on in.
We need that clout, dog. We stay in.
So you set your homeboy up. You know Travis coming. He keep getting farther and farther back in the street. Because, sometimes you do be dancing and you don't realize that you're moving in a certain, direction. You're not in the same place sometimes if you're doing footwork.
Hey.
But I wouldn't be dancing on the street to start off with.
Feel free to try that on 540.
Come on, man. But them other two, man, that first guy, I thought he broke his leg. Now, the adrenaline still might have been inside of him and his leg was broke. But, man, that car sideswiped and put him on the ground.
Hey, man, them boy were like, oh, you want to claim to be a vice lord, GD? I said, wait, hey. Because when I first heard it, I was like, huh? I said, I had to do my Googles.
Listen, man.
Oh, we got a dude faking to being a gangster. I see.
Listen, if they knew he was fake, why still bother him, though, man? Let him go on with his fake self. Who is he hurting when he's being fake? He was by himself, number one. There won't nobody with him. Who is he hurting, man?
Then he was like, he said something. He said, I'm a rapper singer.
I thought someone else was being funny when they said it. I thought they said that. Someone said, so you a rapper singer, huh? Number one.
They would just repeat what he said.
This is the problem, though. Man, it's him by himself and a bunch of other dudes. Man, come on. Why all y'all gotta jump on him, man? Why can't this be a conversation with two guys?
And there might be a chance that they was fake.
It's true, man.
You know what I mean?
But you know, there's power in numbers, and he was alone to the point where he lost sense of directions and got put down. Then when he got up, he got in front of the car like it was their fault. Bro, you didn't see me. You cut it off, but he looked right at the car. Well, it's something crazy. The person in the car didn't even open the door or nothing, man. They still was inside the car. My man that got hit got up and stood in front of the car, and they still was in the car.
Can you imagine if you 16 and you behind the wheel of a car? You just got your license.
Guess what? I wouldn't have stopped.
Mom, I think I murdered somebody.
I wouldn't even say that. If you riding with your homeboy, turn up the radio. And look at him. You hungry? You want McDonald's? I think you killed somebody. Well, you said a Big Mac.
And then when you what's that red stuff on the wheel?
Man, I must have read some red mud. Let me wash that off real quick. Watch this. You know you wrong if you stop by a car wash. Like the one you put like $7 in after you hit somebody.
Yo, I bet you before CSI, them criminals were so happy. And so, as soon as they found that their local town had a CSI forensics team, it's like, I can't do nothing.
Man, but they didn't open the door for him. I mean, it was like, wow. They should have even seen him coming, though, because when you driving, you can tell when someone's walking too close. You're like, man, they was just whack-a-whack. And he went down and jumped up.
That probably was in New York, too. That seemed like a place.
Yeah, that looked like it was near Times Square almost, the way it looked.
You see that? Ooh, man. Yo, I complain about the population of North Carolina.
Yeah. What was he doing there? Where was his friends at? You about to catch the subway or something, man?
If you're going to fake it, you better have about 4 people.
Yeah, don't be faking it by yourself. He ain't have a girl or nobody with him.
Rules for faking.
Single rapper, huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Yo, did they even say ooh for him when he got hit? It was like, ooh.
I think it.
So that's what you get.
I think I heard a little bit of, like it was, But then they was calling a woman's vagina, so it's just like they still was.
Wait a minute, so he got hit and they still called the man some names, man. He just survived the hit. I thought you'd be like, wow, man, you is a gangster. You took that.
And then they found out that he.
Hey, the other one is a white guy. Yo, man, how you act like you about it until you take off running, man?
Because I'm angry, cuz.
Wasn't that like a woman's book bag he had? Wasn't that like a small book bag? And they hit him to the point where he was on the roof of the car, man. He was like, bro.
I think if you're gonna act hard, you gotta make sure ain't no camera around.
There's always gonna be a camera around, man. I think if you act hard, you gotta do it over like social media or something. You don't need to do it in person. You need to be hiding behind the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Business as usual.
And I guess make sure the person that you beefing with live over thousands of miles from you, man.
You know what you should do?
And they ain't got no car, or they broke.
You know what you really should do if you gonna do this? You should go at every time you go live, you should go after 6ix9ine. Tell on me, son. Tell on me, I'll bury you, son, right where you stand. You don't even know this dude.
You want to hear something funny, man?
Yeah.
The last time because I don't try to, give him any more views, but the last time I seen him, he was asking everybody, where y'all at? Pull up, because he was eating. He had a bag full of money, but he had, security everywhere. I was like, wait a minute. So, number one, everyone around you is Caucasian and don't know what you about, number one. And you have security everywhere. So you already in the area where it ain't going down. And you telling someone to roll up on you. Man, I can see if you was by yourself like he was. Roll up on, man. Boom.
Oh, no, I can't. I can feel that.
But if you really gonna, do that, yeah, man, just do it online or something, man.
You know it would have been horrible. You get hit by the car, then you turn around and get beat down. That's horrible.
How we know the footage had stopped? Number one, man, if you get beat down, you always can say, man, the car took me out first. That's how y'all got me. But man, if I was by myself,
if you get hit by a car and you see it's about 11 of them, you better wake up and do this. Because I'm telling you right now, them boys finna give it to you.
Listen.
I am mentally challenged. You better do it.
and they still gonna stump
They
you.
still might stump
Didn't you hear about the girl that was mentally challenged that got jumped by the group of girls? Like happened like a few years back, man.
People used to care.
Yeah, they don't, man, these teens don't care no more, man. Number one, because you a singer rapper, huh?
You a singer. I just keep hitting. You don't know about it. I don't know.
You fuck. And the funny thing, he walking away from y'all. He don't want no smoke. He walking away.
Yeah, nice jacket on.
Yeah, he did, man. I don't know how it was that he got hit by the car. It might have been ripped all up.
Let me tell you something.
Man, he don't even know if he got a broken arm or nothing. Man, it smacked him. He went tumbling. It looked like he went under it almost, and he jumped right up, man. And you know why he jumped up, right? Because he didn't want them to jump on him. He was more worried about them than the
That's what I
car.
would tell you, man. It's like, if he would have got that beat down. Well, I'm talking about, bruh, listen to me. You done got, because you really don't know what kind of shape you in for real. But you better wake up. You better be hopping on one leg, and you better have that arm up here.
Because they're going to say, got him.
Well, that's true.
You a singer rapper, huh?
You might be in a lose-lose situation. I don't know.
And the white guy, man, why not know your surroundings? How you going to run straight into it?
They're like, that might be L.A.
And guess what? It's so funny. He put it down as if he was about to fight and took off running and got hit by a car. Yeah, you bought that life, huh? Yeah.
Yo, the way people live now, man, like that. So everything is viral, and I wouldn't want to get hit in the face for acting gangster.
Where you want to get hit at fat and gangster?
I don't want to get hit. Period.
They going for your face to start off with.
No,
they going
I'm
for
saying
that
like,
noggin.
why? Like, okay, say for instance, you know you ain't about that life. Listen, sometimes, bro, you just gotta take the L, right? So that means if I think anybody, imagine you one person, it's 11, and they just calling you all kind of.
Well, let's stop saying 11. What about you one person and it's 5 of them?
Or 6.
Okay, you on 6. Yes, you 6. And they call
But
you
I'm
out
just
to
saying.
Hey, sometimes you put yourself in certain situations though. Sometimes you walk up on something unaware, but sometimes you know where you at, you know what you doing.
But I remember when I was in school, I accidentally stepped on a man's shoe, he ready to fight.
Was you about that life? You.
Probably not in middle school.
Oh.
High school, I was definitely about that life.
Because you grew up or something?
No, man. So you remember, I went to school with Jordache. So it was Def Comedy Jam.
This is middle school.
Yeah.
You saying it hardened you up?
Yeah. I became funny, but I also, I lost some fights in high school too.
You did?
I still put it down for the 99 and 2000s.
What?
That's juvenile.
Yeah, but you lost some fights, but you still put it down.
I still put it down for the 99s.
Yeah, how you putting it down, but you lost?
No, I didn't lose every fight, sir.
I mean, listen, if we average the fights that you had, right? Let's say you...
Brother, I don't know, that was over.
I don't know the way you were just bragging just then.
I still put it down for the 90s.
Yeah. Hey, man, did you know the last fight I got in was in middle school, man? In high school, I was in no fight.
Did you lose though?
No, I actually won that one, man. And I knew I was going to win it. But I knew I was going to win it.
Did anybody find out about it?
It was in public. It was in public.
I'm talking about the people that can make you pay a price or make it hard for you to sit down.
Yeah, because they was called. It was literally in the hall.
Snitching. Nah.
The teacher was the one who got me off of him.
Oh wow.
What happened was
he had been picking on you for a year.
No, what happened was he was my homeboy. He liked the girl and he wanted to show off in front of her. And for him to show off in front of her, I had to be that example that day. it came out of left field of me being that example. And I didn't want to be the example. I'm your homeboy. And I made sure he knew I didn't want to be the example at the end when I was smashing his face into the floor. I wanted to get the point across, like, never again, buddy. Never again. And the funny thing, I tried to hash it out with him first. Man, that ain't even cool. I actually told him, like, yo, man, that ain't even cool. And he tried to get loud with me because he was still in her presence, man. And then when he, touched me, I don't know what happened. That Holy Ghost power happened. And while I actually remember thinking while I was doing it, and I was like, man, I need to, these ain't my exact thoughts, but the modern day me was like, man, I need to make sure that he knows not to do this again. As I was doing it. And I said, yeah, because one time I thought I was done. Even though people was there, I was like, okay, this is good enough. But then I was like, no, man, I can go a little longer. I felt good. I was like, I can go a little longer.
You feel like Muhammad.
You go from punching somebody, you like hitting it, and you're like, man, I can go a little longer. You grab them, you start doing this.
Good, thanks.
And then when the teacher came, I knew, okay, enough is enough.
It's over. Man.
Yeah, because she didn't even pull me off of him. She just tapped my shoulder, man. It's like your parents like catch you doing something, you go in slow motion at the end. Oh, oh man, I'm in trouble.
Hey, she might have said to herself, "You must have really deserved it."
But she literally walked up and tapped my shoulder.
Oh wow!
And I looked at her, I was doing this. Actually, it was his head in my hand, like this right here. And she tapped me. I was like,
yeah, "This man must have blacked out."
And I got up, man.
Good, dang.
And we wasn't friends for a little bit, but then we was cool at the end.
You ever talk about it? Like,
yeah, of course. Because we was in. So I got a week of in-school suspension, and he got it too. Only because people said that he started it. They actually seen him when he brushed up on me, huh? But that was actually the last fight I got in. The last one. High school, man, we don't want to talk about that. High school was when I was in 8th grade, they pretty much told me, man, because my bus stop was with people in high school as well, middle school out there. They told me high school was a promised land.
I heard that, yeah.
Told me high school was a promised land. He's like, brother, this is a promised land. And I was like, yes, sir.
That ain't funny.
I don't even know if I remember how to fight, man.
By the time you got to high school?
No, now, man. I mean, besides the playful fighting I do with my wife, but other than that, man, I ain't put my hands on nobody. I mean, sometimes I do shadow box, and Ebony laughs at me, but I still
Only thing I'm gonna say is you ain't got but so many seconds. I mean, if you can't knock them out in 10 seconds, it ain't worth it.
So you said it's gonna be a boring fight, or either you lost?
Yeah, it's like it's
wait a minute.
Too much.
When you in high school, you trying to knock someone out, like your trainer thought is, man, I want a one-hitter quitter. Oh, okay, man. I didn't know.
Because the thing is, they gonna talk about it anyway. But you don't want to talk about but you lost. Really, it's in hindsight. It's
almost like a boxer leaving it to the judges, the decision card.
Kind of late.
So you want them to know that you won.
Yeah.
You don't want them to be the decision.
It need to be clear. They don't need to be no decision. But they do. That's so ignorant, man.
You lost, man. He beat you.
But we got a lot of stuff.
We do, man. Is this the end of this episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that.
Yeah. Come on.
As always, my name is Im Quartet.
Tyler the Greatest Me has left the building.
We'll see you in 2022.
When you say that for the last?